Hi, I get asked a question very often, and that question is, what inspired me to become an artist? Or what made me want to pick my career? And I've always had trouble answering that question because it's a little bit complicated. I've been drawing since I was probably about 4 or 5 years old. And I've drawn my whole life. I've done drawings like these, and drawings like these. I used to draw superheroes. I used to draw cartoons. And I was always drawing, always. But then something interesting happened. See, I often tell students that there's a famous saying that I didn't choose art, art chose me. And that's true because I've been drawing for so long, I can't even remember the first drawing I've ever done. But the big question was, when did I decide that it was going to be my job? And that, I know exactly when it happened. See, I used to live in New York City, and every year, for about 7 years in a row, my family used to take the same vacation. Every year we'd get in the car and we would drive 4 hours to Hershey, Pennsylvania. And every year we would ride the roller coasters and we would see the shows and watch how they make chocolate, and it was a lot of fun. But then one year, I saw something that I had not seen the previous 6 years. There was a man at a big white table, and he had an airbrush, which is sort of like a spray paint gun, and he was making t-shirts for people. Now, that was interesting to me for 2 reasons. First, I loved art. I had never seen an airbrush before, so it was tons of fun to watch him make shirt after shirt after shirt. I probably watched him make about 50 shirts in a row. But the second reason I was interested in what he was doing was because he had an entire line of people waiting to give him money for those t-shirts. Now that was interesting because at the time I was about 12 or 13 years old, and I didn't still realize that art could be your job. But I saw that it was his job, and that made me want to believe that it should also be my job. So I got online, and I waited, and I picked out a shirt, and he made me a shirt. And I wore that shirt for a long time until it got dirty, and it got smelly, and it even got holes in it. And I have it here still today. This here is the t-shirt that I got in Hershey Park, probably now around 27 years ago. On the back, he spray painted a nice scene of a sunset. And then on the front, he put my name. I added all the stains myself. But those stains are not things like food and dirt. They're actually paint and ink and pencil. And the reason for that is because once I got this t-shirt, I started wearing it all the time when I would make art, because this shirt symbolized the moment that I knew what my job was going to be. So it was very, very important to me. So I don't know when I started drawing, but I do know when I decided to become an illustrator. So as you all go out and try to find your careers, you never know when you'll find it or when it will find you. Thanks for watching. Go check out www.djumiller.com, learn about all my books, and remember that no matter what you do, make sure you do it monstrously.